Hey everyone, tonight we are going to do a hydro, you know what, I am trying not to use name brands or copyrights or trademarks or anything on my channel if I can help it. So I have it already base painted white. I know for a fact I'm going to regret not taking my tape all the way down to here, but it's too late. I can't do anything about it now because I'm ready to rock and roll. So I mixed up 30 milliliters of epoxy. I got about 20 on here. It's not a huge flask thingy. So we are going to do blues and purples. I got some new inks this week. I grabbed this one. I have my mask on already because I've already been doing some heat stuff. So I got this purple because I'm almost out of this one that came in my original piñata kit. So I've got that. I'm going to use this, which seems to be a pretty good replacement to Baja Blue. That one is currently dried up and in the bottom of my ink bucket. I'm going to use turquoise, and I'm going to use some white so that I can get some light purple options on there. So I got a new heat gun, so you'll notice in a little bit it takes a couple seconds to heat up and get going. So I'm going to throw my mask on and we'll start dropping that on there. She wants primarily purple and light purple with some blue. So I'm just going to go a little heavy-handed. I'm going to let that kind of work its way around the neck there. I definitely foreshadow me regretting that has a ridge there. But, oh well. Roll with it. So since we're doing primarily purple, I'm just going to do this all the way around. Even though that's making kind of the solid band right there, it's not that big of a deal because it will break up. One really important thing to remember when you're doing something that has tape around the rim, don't forget to go take the tape off. About 30 minutes in, you can take it off. If you forget, it will cure and it'll be a big old PITA to get off. I don't recall ever doing that, but I won't be surprised if it ever happens. I won't be surprised one bit. So I'm going to throw a little bit of white in the middle of some of these drops because I do want some lighter purple option on here. I don't have really a good light purple ink. Make sure you're working over a protected surface too. Some of these inks are literally beading up and falling right off. It's kind of obnoxious. Alright. So I'm going to leave the white open. I should have left the purple open, but that's okay. So I'm going to do the lake blue now. I'm not going to go super heavy-handed, but I definitely want a fair amount on here. And we're going to throw some white in here too. I know I say that word funny, so hopefully that's entertaining to you. My coworkers definitely get a kick out of it. Okay, that's all I'm going to do there. This is a little bit lighter than Baja Blue from Piñata. That's more like Baja Blue, is that mixture there. And these couple of lighter or open spots, I'm going to throw in Mermaid, which is just a more aqua tone. You don't have to have every bit of your cup covered in ink. I tend to try and kind of start that way on some of these. Not every single one of them though. Alright, so I'm going to throw a little bit more white in here. This isn't turning out quite as purple as it was supposed to. I think I went a little heavy-handed with the blue. It's alright there. We can take care of that. Make sure and drop some down the end of your cut. Otherwise, it ends up looking real naked. Kind of neglected. Alright, I'm going to drop some purple right in the middle of some of these white spots. I'm hoping after I swirl this around a bit, hopefully it'll pop a little bit more. So I've got just a couple of spots that my epoxy's not very thick, and I don't know what the dealio is with that. So that's why I'm touching this right now, because that way I don't end up with a weird bare spot in a little while. It'll like repel all the way around it. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so that's probably all of the purple I'm going to do. So I've got the lid on it. I'm now going to grab my heat gun. It's brand new. I'm kind of still figuring out how to use it because I literally have used it twice. So it takes a few moments to heat up. It's not too terrible right now since I just used it. I just want to heat this up enough to get it moving. And that's actually moving more than I need it to right now. If you use a heat gun, make sure you don't set it down where the tip touches anything. Mine was actually smoking earlier and there was nothing on it, so I don't know if it had like debris from the warehouse or something. I'm not real sure. This is actually going to turn out looking kind of galaxy. I'm alright with that. So we're going to use just the last couple of drops of the Piñata brand. Just because it might be a little bit different than what I have with the other. Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay, so it's still pretty flowy. That heat gun gets it pretty fast. So we are going to do this. Up and down, up and down. Make sure when you're doing this, you have it on something secure. I've got shelf liner in here. See that bare spot right there? I'm gonna touch it. This is why I have to wear gloves when I do this. I can't keep my hands to myself. So I'm just literally going to go up and down and up and down. I do have a white spot there that I'm just going to go ahead and tap, tap, tap. That way it'll kind of even out. I do kind of feel like I want to zap this area with some heat, so get this off my finger and do that. I apologize for the heavy breathing. I probably sound like Darth Vader on here. My allergies have been kind of bugging me a lot lately, and it probably has something to do with this epoxy. I've been knocking out Christmas orders right now, and it's definitely getting the best of me. This 5 hours of sleep a night is for the birds, but it's kind of nice to have people that appreciate what you do. It's really nice too when they send you text messages and messages on Facebook or however they found you. It's so nice when they text you and say how pleased they are and how they weren't expecting it to be as amazing as it turned out. And I apologize if I keep going off screen. I got that spot a little too juicy, so it's really pretty though. It didn't turn out exactly like I was going for, but I like it. Anyways, it's nice when you get those text messages saying, oh my gosh, you surpassed and exceeded my expectations. I can't believe it. Can't wait to order more stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Makes you feel really good. I like it. So that's what makes it worth kind of sacrificing those extra hours of sleep over time, is someone appreciates what you're doing. So that's all I'm going to do on this. I'm actually going to take it outside because I need it to cool down a little faster. Otherwise, this is going to turn into one blended mess. I got it a little too toasty. That's okay. We can make it work. So I'll be back in a little bit to show you what it looks like, and we'll take off the tape and all of that. So I'll be back. So I just have one little area that's still pretty runny. I was only outside for about 2 minutes, but when it's 40 degrees outside, it really, really slows down how liquefied the epoxy is when it's hot. So I'm just kind of babysitting this for a second because I don't want that to turn into one big ring around my flask here. I'm just kind of babysitting it. The rest of it looks great though. I mean, look how pretty that is. It's a little bit deeper purple in person. The aqua isn't quite so dull. Like here on screen it looks baby blue. It's not. It's like actual, almost like turquoise, like the color is, but not like turquoise jewelry, just turquoise the color you would identify like out of your crayon box or something. So I've just got that. So I'm going to babysit this for a minute. I think we're almost good. I haven't had the heat lamp over here for a little bit, which is good and bad. So, main objective when you're doing this, make sure you set a timer, which I'm going to do it for 25 minutes. Because that's my automatic timer that I have set for when I'm on my lunch break at work. So I made a little flap right here, so it's easy to pull off. I'm going to possibly add a name. I'm half tempted to just cut out a piece of vinyl that looks like the logo that I had to strip off of here. This had the powder coating stuff on it, and I stripped it with clean strip. Hold on, I'll show you. Actually, quick strip. If you have something that's powder coated, you can use this. Spray it on there, wrap it in foil. I let mine sit overnight. That was probably way longer than it really needed. And I was literally able to peel off almost every little bit of the powder coat. It just bubbled right up. It was oddly satisfying. If you've ever done anything like that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Kind of like the old gel nails when they would do that and like wrap your fingers in foil with the acetone, and then it would just curl right up. So anyways, that's my weird little sidebar. So I'm going to let this be for a little while because it's doing pretty good as far as not being super liquefied. So I'll come back out here in about 25 minutes and take this tape off. Okay, so this has been turning for actually well over 25 minutes because I was in the middle of Facebooking, so I did not come out here. I still have my mask on because this shed is like loaded down with fumes right now. And like I said earlier, I'm having a little bit of a reaction on my eyelids, so I'm going to rotate this the other direction. I've got a glove on just because I don't need to add that to my problem. So when that comes around, I'm going to gently peel the tape off of here. I had it kind of taped at an angle so it made a little bit of a flat area. There. And then I had that also protected just as a good double measure. That is where the lid screws on, and I did not want that to get covered up. So I'm going to let this cure overnight, and then I will ask my person if they want the logo cut out and on there. But I'll clean this edge up with an X-Acto knife tomorrow after it cures. It's going to be super easy. I'll literally just zoop right around it, shave it off. Excuse me. Alright, so that's it. That's doing this style of flask.